Well, hello and welcome back to another incredible video. And today this is part of our Christmas in July series, and we are just going to let you guys in on some cool, fun activities and things you can begin to plan to do with your family this holiday season. So let's jump into it. Okay, so jumping into idea thing number one, and these are in no particular order, try out different Christmas celebration foods. There's all sorts of candies and cakes and different things surrounding the holidays. Try some of these things out with your family. Last year, Erin and I tried out an Italian celebration cake, and it was interesting. Also, something that is all the rage right now and a great time for the full family or for date night are the Christmas markets that are popping up in cities and towns, big and small, all over the place during the holidays. This is a great place to try out new foods, pick up those like specialty gift items for people. It is just a really good time. There's usually music and other things afoot. And last year, Erin and I, went on over to one, and we had ourselves a pretty darn good time. Another thing I highly recommend is making ornaments. Erin and I have been doing this pretty much every year since we've been married, and we will put the ornaments on the tree and then keep them and then keep adding them to our tree and the rest of our decor as the years go on. It is a beautiful keepsake and just a wonderful time to spend with each other. Make sure you go and see the lights. Obviously, you can drive around and see the people who've put them up in all the different neighborhoods, but a lot of times the conservatory or something like that will have, a lighting display that you can drive through. Usually there's a donation, usually for something charitable, and it's always a good time. Last year, Erin and I went to the conservatory. They were doing one outside. They had hot cocoa, they had music, and the lights were beautiful. Don't be afraid to get outside. That's right. Especially if you live in a cold weather climate like I have most of my life, it is a wonderful time to really get into the holiday spirit. Bundle up, grab yourself some cocoa, and take a nice little walk out into the woods on a trail that you love, and just really do what you can to get into that holiday spirit. If you are of age and do imbibe, I highly recommend trying out some of the seasonal craft beers that come out. Every year, Erin and I look for the new the new flavors, and then we have a little taste test, and it is such a great date night inside because it's cold. You might not want to go outside, and I highly recommend doing this. If you're feeling like heading out and taking a quick little trip or a long trip, depending on where you live, go to one of those classic towns that is just all about Christmas. Last year, Erin and I jumped in the car and took a little road trip over to a town called Galena, which is apparently one of the most Christmassy towns in the United States. And they did bring it. There's so many little eclectic shops. Everybody's got their decorations up. You can hear the Christmas music on all of the streets. And it really did put us in the vibes. Okay, and this is the time of year to get that cooking in. Brush up on your baking skills, brush up on your cooking skills. A nice warm kitchen that smells of all of our favorites is guaranteed to get people into that warm and snuggly Christmas feeling. And lastly, play some holiday themed games. That is right. Last year, Erin and I started what is now going to be a tradition, playing quote-unquote reindeer games, and it was such a good time. Most of the things that we got, we were able to get offline from places like Temu and Amazon, and it was just such a good time. This is a wonderful idea to do with your family. And most importantly, the thing that has always made the holidays feel like the holidays to me is the time that I spend with the people that I love and I care about. Just doing very simple things, reading books, watching movies, taking walks, visiting things, eating food, listening to Christmas music. That is what really makes the holidays the holidays. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and were able to think of just some new things that you could get out and do this year and start to plan for the upcoming holiday season. If we missed anything on the list or there are things that you think we should know, definitely make sure to comment what they are. Share those ideas, you guys. As always, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. And of course, we invite you to come back, hang out, and be okay with us.